2026 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid Limited. This vehicle is the 6th generation RAV4. Considering that the RAV4 family has only reached its 6th generation since its introduction in the 1990s, you can understand how significant this innovation is. Let's talk about what's new in this generation. In short, everything. A brand new 5th generation hybrid system has arrived. In this all-wheel drive version, the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine works in conjunction with 3 electric motors, producing a total of 236 horsepower. As for torque, Toyota doesn't disclose the total torque value for hybrid models. What is known is that the engine alone produces 163 pound-feet, and the rear electric motor produces 89 pound-feet of torque. It seems they can't quite manage to put these figures together to give a total value, but anyway, that's not the most important thing about the RAV4. The important thing is fuel efficiency. Undoubtedly, many people are curious about this. Despite being a top-of-the-line all-wheel drive model, you'll be truly pleased to learn that Toyota has managed to surpass the 40 miles per gallon mark with a combined fuel consumption of 41 miles per gallon. Projected values are 43 miles per gallon in the city and 37 miles per gallon on the highway. Another commendable point is that the top trim level comes with 18-inch wheels. These are Bridgestone tires with a square profile, size 235/60R18. So they're nice tires with a large lateral wall height. If you want to compromise on ride quality, Toyota offers a 20-inch wheel package. This might look nice, but it detracts from the overall experience. It's worth going into a bit more detail regarding the equipment. The top-of-the-line hybrid RAV4 is called Limited. There will be a total of 10 different versions available in the 2026 model year, including standard hybrid and plug-in hybrid. You'll have to scroll through the configuration screen when purchasing. The limited trim package starts at $43,000. This figure rises to around $46,000 with additions. Among the notable accessories are the low-profile roof rails. These make the cabin slightly noisier on the highway. It's difficult to understand why Toyota always adds an accessory that compromises sound insulation. Also included are a head-up display, storm cloud paint, and beige Softex upholstery. Although the top trim sells for $46,000, the base front-wheel drive RAV4 can be purchased for just under $32,000. Toyota has been quite cautious in terms of exterior design, which is a sensible choice. The new hammerhead front design, which appears on every new Toyota model, is also present here. The grille, which is integrated with the color, indicates that this vehicle belongs to the Core series. Toyota offers the RAV4 in 3 different categories: standard Core models, rugged models with a robust character represented only by the Woodland version, and sport models including the XSE and GR Sport versions. The GR Sport is only available as a plug-in hybrid. The limited trim level features an electrically operated rear tailgate. Inside, there's a privacy curtain. And get ready for a surprise under the nice accessory floor mat: a compact spare tire. Despite being a 4-wheel drive hybrid, Toyota has managed to fit a 165/80/17 spare tire in the tailgate. Toyota has recently achieved a very good level in this regard. It's really pleasing to see. The Limited also comes with a 9-speaker JBL sound system. One of the most appreciated features of the new design is the continuous taillight strip that runs along the rear bumper. Integrated with the small Toyota and RAV4 badges, this line looks both elegant and dynamic. The vehicle has shifted towards a slightly angular design. This is becoming a trend across the industry. However, it hasn't lost any of its RAV4 identity. That's exactly what you'd expect from a mass-market vehicle. Toyota has sold over 6 million of this model. It has to appeal to everyone's taste. Looking at the rear seats, the highly preferred beige Softex fabric stands out. These perforated and heated seats have single-stage heating. There are physical heating buttons and 2 USB-C outlets. There are also central air vents. The seats are swivel. When seated correctly in the driver's seat, headroom is quite satisfactory. You can sit comfortably upright despite the camera. Folding armrests and cup holders are also available under the panoramic roof. Despite being 4-wheel drive, the independently operating system design prevents excessive bumpiness. The vehicle only engages four-wheel drive when needed. This allows you to benefit from a 10-horsepower increase thanks to the rear electric motor. Front-wheel drive models offer 226 horsepower, while four-wheel drive models offer 236 horsepower. A $46,000 vehicle doesn't have a hood hinge. Instead, it has a small support bar in the style of the Lexus IS300. It uses 0W8 engine oil. It's practically watery. There's ample space around the engine, with the hybrid components located on the right. You might be eager to experience the fifth-generation hybrid system in the RAV4, as previous generations of hybrid systems received much criticism for noise and vibration. This version seems somewhat quieter. You can feel it while driving. Ground clearance is 8.1 inches, but the Woodland trim offers 8.5 inches thanks to different tires. Getting in and out is extremely easy. You glide comfortably inside. When you close the door and test the cabin quietness, outside noise is kept out quite well. It's not the quietest car, but it's a RAV4 after all. It won't be as quiet as the Lexus NX. The doors don't feel as solid as Lexus products either. However, some details, at least in the limited trim, are a nod to Lexus. The new audible notifications in the 6th generation RAV4 are quite pleasant. An important detail, the volume knob is still there. Toyota deserves credit for that. Temperature settings, front and rear window heating, driving mode selector, EV mode, countryside and snow modes, hill descent control, traction control, camera view, and dimming button. All are physical buttons. These decisions are truly in the right direction. It's clear that consumer feedback has been listened to. Finding so many physical controls is pleasing to consumers. Among the features displayed on the screen are air vent control and heated seats. Adjusting the heated seats via the screen requires multiple touches, which is a bit annoying. However, these seats have an automatic mode, much like the climate control system. A similar automatic mode is offered for heated steering wheels. Beyond physical buttons, there's plenty of storage space. There are two wireless charging pads. Underneath, there's a large compartment, cup holders, and a removable center section. The armrest can be opened to either side or completely removed and flipped over to create a small tray. While the manufacturer's writing doesn't recommend using it while driving, that's probably the main purpose of flipping it over. The center console is quite deep. The front seat material is similar to the rear, but there's a strip of Alcantara in the middle. You'll appreciate this detail. There's a sunglasses compartment, a camera mirror, an extra compartment, also seen in the Highlander, and memory seat adjustments. The only downside is that this compartment is unlined, so you're not entirely sure what to put inside. A JBL sound system, a Mazda wireless CarPlay, and a 12.9-inch screen with Android Auto are also on the equipment list. Which of these features did you like best? Let us know in the comments. It's worth talking about the new infotainment system, or rather, the updated version of the existing one. There's a much more advanced map system. A menu listing food options can be opened. You can say, "Toyota, I'm hungry. Where should I go?" And the car will direct you to the nearest restaurant. This is quite impressive. The digital instrument panel has been slightly redesigned. It's 12.3 inches wide. Various display options are offered: graphics, driver assistance information, navigation, or dual dial view. Because it's a hybrid, gear tracking isn't necessary. Looking at the gear selector, it's reminiscent of a Porsche. The large mechanical gear lever you saw in the 5th generation has been replaced by a small bronze-tone design. It resembles the instrument panel of a Cayenne or the console of a 911. The parking brake automatically releases when you shift into reverse. A surround view camera and a transparent ground view are also available. When you shift into forward gear, the front camera activates. The cameras are extremely clear. The cameras remain active up to approximately 20 kilometers per hour. The first thing you notice when you get in the car is how quiet it is. Immediately after the quietness, the second thing you notice is how light the steering is. Not the kind you turn with your fingertips. It's close to the lightness of similar Lexus products. The Lexus NX steering has this same lightness. The velvety fluidity of Lexus is absent here, but Toyota has redesigned the steering in the new generation with the claim of a more direct feel. For a RAV4, that's enough. This isn't a performance car, it's enough to get you home comfortably. You can use the cameras when exiting a parking space. They don't turn off when you're driving slowly. The image quality is very good and fluid, with zero lag. The steering isn't large, and combined with the light steering, maneuvering is very easy. A point always emphasized when it comes to Toyota hybrids. The entry points are fantastic because Toyota is practically the company that wrote the book on hybrids. The brake pedal is very effective. The acceleration is progressive and not harsh. It's a pleasure to glide silently through the city in EV mode. Now we come to the most exciting part of the video. Check out Car and Driver's new RAV4 article. They complained about handling issues. It's hard to understand. Are we expecting good handling from the RAV4? It's enough if it can safely corner. It sometimes works on mountain roads too. When the car hits huge potholes, it doesn't mind at all. Fantastic ride comfort. The 60-profile sidewalls of the 18-inch tires also contribute greatly to this. In higher trims, 18-inch should be standard, and 20-inch should be an option. 20-inch should never be standard. Toyota seems to have listened to the consumer on this issue. Physical buttons, sufficient sidewalls, both are present here. The 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine historically makes a loud and harsh sound. Its reliability is undeniable, but it doesn't feel very premium. The engine inside is still a bit harsh. It's not as quiet as Honda's system, but it's noticeably quieter than the previous 5th-generation RAV4. We're not entirely sure if this is due to added sound insulation or the inherently quieter nature of the new generation hybrid system, probably both. In the all-wheel drive model, the rear electric motor means you don't have to constantly run the engine at high revs. While 236 horsepower might not seem like much for a large SUV, it offers agile acceleration. You don't need to strain the engine during small overtaking maneuvers. The transition from the EV to the 2.5-liter engine is completely seamless. You can only hear the sound a little more clearly now. We know that the standard hybrid RAV4s will be manufactured in factories in the US and Canada, while the plug-in versions will come from Japan. In any case, the car feels extremely solid. There's a slight creak from the rear when going over large potholes. Otherwise, everything is very tight. Users' initial impressions are quite positive. The material quality and interior design are generally successful. There are a few shortcomings, of course. There are hard plastic areas on the door panel, and the removable armrest is very uncomfortable, almost like leaning against wood. Also, the door panel. Despite its soft texture, there's no padding underneath. Your elbows won't be comfortable. The console protrudes too much forward. It's not made of cotton. It could be tiring on long journeys. Apart from that, the seating position is good, and the field of vision is wide. The embossed markings on either side of the hood help with positioning the front of the car. Overall, spending time in this car is very easy, fluid, and enjoyable. You won't encounter anything annoying regarding technology or daily use. The heated seats and steering wheel are very effective. When reversing, the 360-degree and rear cameras activate. Both are very clear. You can park precisely, even if the camera is wet. Just press the P button. The parking brake engages automatically. The stop/start button is a bit hidden, but it's exactly where you need it. It's there when you reach for it. There's no problem with parking. This is a normal-sized vehicle. The Limited lacks rear proximity sensors, so you have to press the front door handle to open the trunk. The Corolla Hybrid might be more efficient, but the ground clearance and extra trunk space in the RAV4 make a difference. Weighing around 1,780 kilograms, it's a reasonable price compared to other all-wheel drive hybrid models in its class. This segment is incredibly competitive. Honda CR-V, Kia Sportage, Hyundai Tucson, Ford Bronco Sport, Nissan Rogue, Subaru Forester, Jeep Compass, Chevrolet Equinox. Everyone produces a vehicle in this class. Looking at price comparisons, this car starts just under $32,000. It sits between the Nissan Rogue and the Honda CR-V. The Honda CR-V hybrid starts at $35,000, while the Nissan Rogue is around $28,000. But it's important to remember that the hybrid is standard equipment in this RAV4. This makes the comparison a bit complicated. Overall, Considering the value and driving experience it offers, the price seems reasonable. Would you buy the Limited? Let us know in the comments. The noise level on the highway isn't excessive. The Highlander in front had a much louder engine. The NVH issue needs to be addressed a bit. There's wind noise from the A-pillar, and roof rails contribute to that. Road noise is also present. None of it is bothersome, but you can feel its presence. Mazda is the only truly quiet brand in this class. Honda, Toyota, Subaru, Kia, Hyundai are all at this noise level. Those who want silence can look at the Mazda CX-50, adaptive cruise control and lane change assist. Unlike Kia and Hyundai, it completes the process when you signal and wait. Simple and functional. Although it's a little difficult, it completes the lane change. In Hyundai and Kia, the system deactivates and leaves you alone. This system knows what to do. All adaptive cruise control settings are grouped on the right side of the steering wheel, making it extremely easy to use. Finally, it's worth evaluating the seat comfort. Lumbar support goes as far as a Lincoln Town Car. This is an incredible feature. The passenger seat is also electrically adjustable. These kinds of details enhance the overall experience. The 9-speaker JBL sound system has a physical volume control. Physical volume controls are also available on the steering wheel, allowing driver and passenger to adjust them as desired. Overall, you'll be satisfied with the JBL performance. It's a mid-range sound system, but a step better than the previous RAV4 JBL. Toyota continues to move in the right direction with this vehicle. There's very little room for complaint in this car, and that's how it should be. That's exactly what you'd expect from a car that will be sold to millions of people. Toyota has struck that balance well. Toyota is really good at making cars. Being a good car requires everything inside to be easy, fluid, calm, and enjoyable. This RAV4 does that very well. It might be the easiest choice in its segment. It's hard to decide when compared to the Honda CR-V. Toyota has made serious progress in this new generation. It feels more solid, quieter, and a better car in every respect. Thanks to Toyota for retaining the physical controls, keeping the RAV4 identity alive, and placing the hazard button right in front of the central air vents for easy access. The driving mode animation is great. EV mode is perfect for parents waiting in the school bus line. The car doesn't just sit idling. 2026 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid Limited. Long name, but packed with features. Considered a core model in its entirety, this car is fantastic. It does everything it's supposed to do, fulfilling its role as a vehicle perfectly. It looks good and is easy to drive. For those who don't need top-of-the-line features, there are options around $35,000. That's all. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. See you soon. Take care.